Hey everybody, I'm Danny, and welcome back to Nancy Drew number 28, The Ghost of Thornton Hall. So when we last left off, I was working on this puzzle here in the fountain. I took a break, and then when I came back, even though I saved, it brought me back to the beginning. So I figured I would just go through this pretty quick for you guys, and if I need to, I can speed up the video if it takes too long. I just didn't want to go through the whole puzzle and then come in at the end, just in case any of you needed to look at the solution of the puzzle from that. So I'm just looking here. So the zeros are a really good place to start, and some of the fours are a good place to start. So we know that there can't be any vertical ones in the ones that have a zero. So, all right, so we have those. We know that there is only going to be one blue here and one blue here. So let's see, there are no more verticals here. So we're going to have one vertical and one horizontal in this row. So we know that here we can have no X's and we can't have any X's here. And neither of these are going to be X's, so it's one of these three is going to be X'd out. So let's see. I did actually come very close to solving it off camera afterwards, but I had to take a break. So I'm just trying to think. I definitely had a better way of going about this last time, so now I'm just a little bit confused. So we have a 3 and 2 and 2 and 2. So if both of these are filled in, that's going to be our 2 blue, which means anything here would have to be red. This one, everything is going to be filled in because this would be our red. So that's another way to look at that one, is that that would be our red, so this one's going to have to be blue. And then we have 3 and 2. So we need 4 left. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one of these is going to be an X. Because we need 2 red, 2 blue. So we can't have these be X's, so this is going to have to be an X. And then we have these should be, yeah, so these are horizontal. So these are going to be interchangeable for which one goes on which side, so that's just going to be based on these. And then we have 2 and 4, so that's 6 spots. So no more X's in this row, no more X's in that row, no more in that row. This row, we need 3 X's in there. It's not going to be here or here and here. So somewhere in here we're going to have X's. Let me see. This is 3 and 2, so we need 2 X's in this column. Let me see. So I'm just trying to figure out where I was at last time. So this is 2 and 4, 3 and 2, so that's 6 and 5. Let's see. So these should be pretty easy to figure out. So we know that this is going to have to be filled in. So that's going to be our 1 blue. So we can get that out of the way. And then the rest of these are going to be X's. All right. And then we have 3 and 3. So no more X's down here. But we are going to have more X's here because we only need 4. But we know that neither of these can be X's, so that's going to be X's. And then let's see. I believe then we can narrow it down. So we said no more X's up through here. 3 and 2 is 5, so we have 3, 2. We can have 1 more X here, so it's going to have to be one of the vertical ones, I believe. So it can't be either of these. So it's not going to be these vertical ones. It's not going to be that horizontal one. And it can't be this vertical because that's also a 4, 4. So that means this one is going to be X's. Let's see if we can find any more X's. This one is 2 and 1, so we can only have 3. We need that filled in. We need that filled in. And we can't make that an X, so that means this is going to be X's. Alright, so I did do a lot of the solving X's first to try to make it easier on myself. So I believe, if I'm remembering right, that that is all of the X's. So now let's see. We can only have 1 blue, and we need 2 red for these. We have 3 and 2, so 2 red, 2 blue. That doesn't matter. This is going to be 3 red, 3 blue. Doesn't matter. 1 more red. So that red is going to be in here. Since that's both colors, that means this is going to be blue up top, and this will be blue up top. And then this is going to be red and blue. We don't quite know which order yet, but that's all right. And then, let's see, are there any other color ones we can rule out? So this we need 3 red, 2 blue. That's a 1 and 1, so that's not really going to tell us much. 2 and 2, 3 and 3. So yeah, these horizontal ones aren't really helping us. For this one, we need 3 of each. So we're going to get 2 of each from here, which means these are just going to be red on one side, blue on the other side. These ones, we're going to get 2 and 2 of the 4 and 4, so then this is going to have to be like 2 in this row are going to have to be red to the left, and then 2 are going to have to be blue to the left. So, I'm trying to think. 3 and 2. So we need 1 red. Oh, I didn't see that one before. We only need 1 red left in this row. And that's going to come from the double. So we don't know how that's going to be yet, but we know this is going to be blue. And then, do we know what this is going to be yet? Oh, this only needs 2 blue. So that one's going to be blue to the left, and this one's going to be, that's an X. And this one's going to be blue, sorry, to the right. This one will be blue to the right. And then, this has its 2 red, and now it needs its 1 blue, so it's going to be blue to the right. And so let's see, not that many left. Let's see if we can rule anything else out, I guess. So we said these ones, it doesn't matter. These ones, it doesn't matter. 3 and 2. 2 and 2. These ones will be full no matter what. So will those. It's at this point where I kind of want to start doing like a guess and check type thing, because I feel like at this point everything would work. And we just kind of have to start off with like one of them on one side. I'm just going to do a final look through to see if I can find anything that would help, I guess. Yeah, like even down here, if I were to have them facing the same direction, then it would be 2 blue up here. But that wouldn't matter because these are going to be all filled in. So I think these can go any way. I might be wrong. I'm going to try it out, and if it's a failure, I will cross that bridge when we get to it. So I'm going to start up here. Actually, I'll start down here. So I'll say... Oh, if it's white, does that mean it's like not matching something? So like that turned white over here. I feel like they've all been black when I've put them together. So like that's black now, but that's white. So maybe that's not right. Yeah, like, see, that's black. So is that telling me that's right? I don't know. So now we need one more of each here. So maybe if I do that and that. All right, sounds good. So now we have our one of each here, one of each here. Oh, I don't know how that's... How do I have X's here? Oh, that must have been a mistake. I was gonna say, that would not go very well for us. So... we're gonna have both of them here. Let's do that. And then we need one blue facing down. The other ones are gonna be facing up. So that can be like that, I guess. One blue facing down, the other one facing up. And then this is 2 and 2. All right. We need 3 and 2. So we're gonna have one more red and 2 more blue. So this one, it doesn't matter. Like, see, it just keeps turning black, and they're getting crossed out, so... There we go. All right. Mom, 1867, right. Okay. And it looks like that's one of the things that goes in the coffin. Spooky. All right. I have a feeling we're gonna run into the ghost in here. Yep.
That wasn't just my imagination.
Yeah, I really don't like that. Also, this sound effect, I'm pretty sure of the bats is the same one from Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. That's all I can think of whenever I hear that going. So some fan pictures, I think. An old movie reel. Let's see what else we have over here. Nothing that I can really see. Doesn't look like there's anything to pick up.
There's something down there.
Does that mean Charlotte dropped something? All right, we have a picker. Will that work? Yep. So there's a skull on it. So crypt key. Yes. So now we can get into our crypt. All right, let's see. Can we check anything off?
Did that.
We explored the ruins. And... well, we did
Still have
find
to
a
do
way
that.
into the crypt, but we just haven't done that yet.
Can't check that off yet.
Have we? Okay, no, we haven't done the flower thing yet. Because we need to get a flower from the crypt, I believe. Oh.
You.
Yeah, that's my bad.
You said I could trust you. You said.
I still don't understand why you're hiding.
You don't know who these people are. You think you know who to trust, but you don't.
Yeah, I was so intent on not ratting her out, because last time I played, I remembered that this happened because I accidentally ratted her out. But then my cat jumped on me, and apparently it was time for Luna to have some cuddles and step all over my keyboard and distract me from that. So we did accidentally rat her out to Clara. So I feel bad about that.
I trust you.
You do? Then don't tell anyone where I am. But just so you know, you shouldn't trust me either. I don't have your best interests at heart.
Oh, a little crash there. That's all right. But yeah, I mean, that is a pretty fair point.
You're looking for something in here, aren't you?
Keep your voice down. Do you want me to be found?
No.
No.
Then shh. Use your inside of a crypt voice.
Is that like her version of a library voice?
What are you doing?
Okay, so apparently we can't take anything while Harper's in here. Is she gone now? Yes. Oh. Did this move? okay, maybe it was just that time. It was that one though, right? I think we can put, yeah, the plate. Oh, and then there's our drawing. And then we have to, it's kind of like that Message in a Haunted Mansion puzzle. So we can go here. I think you have to have a certain, it's like a certain, I'm forgetting the word. There's like a chart where it's the snake puzzle will only open up a certain, oh, is that the other half of our key?
The missing piece. Now this key should work.
Awesome. So maybe that was...
Did that.
We knew we had to use that one because of it sliding out, I guess. So... We got the
Did
fountain.
That's done.
Use the snake design.
Haven't done that.
Oh, we didn't do that yet. We found our way into the crypt.
Did that.
Get a flower for
If I can
Jesslyn.
match the colors on the sides of each piece, I should be able to get this back in order.
Not Jesslyn, for Charlotte's statue. All right. And then this puzzle is the matching. So we have 4 that are nailed into place. So that should make it pretty easy, especially since they're all different shapes. I think in previous puzzles like this, they've been all the same shape, but now we kind of know what's going to be what. So we know that this is locked in, so this is going to have to be red. And that is the only thing of this with red, so that's in the right place. This is locked in, so we know it's going to have to be orange over here. And yellow, so that does work. So we know these are in the right place, we're not, and then this one's locked in, so that one's in the right place. So it's helpful to have our north, south, east, and west kind of locked in there. So now these 4 are also only shaped that way, so now we can do these ones. At least for ones that are locked in, so that one we know we need orange. This is the only one that has orange, so we know that's gonna go there. And this one is locked in with a red, and this is the only one with red. This one we know is gonna have to be blue and yellow, so we can find any of these ones that have blue and yellow and see what fits. That has blue and yellow. Are any of the other ones? No. And those are the only ones with blue and yellow, so we know that's gonna be there. So now we know that this one is gonna be green and orange. So here's green and orange. I don't believe there, yeah, no other green and orange, so that one's good. And let's pop back up here. So we know that this is gonna be blue and yellow. There were more blue and yellows, I think. Not that one. That one. Sounds pretty good. And then this is gonna be red and blue. So not that one. Is this a red and blue? Yes. Awesome. And then, let's see. So going off that. I think that this, yeah, so this we know is gonna need to be green and purple. I think this is the only green and purple. A-U. Oh, okay. I think I remember it spells Beauregard, right? Which is one of the names. So B-E-A-U. You know, there's going to be an R somewhere down here. So this is going to be green, and we don't know if that's locked in for sure. This is going to have to be purple and red. We know that. All right, so there's that. That's good. Is this also purple and red that would work? Yes. So we have to keep that in mind. But that might not be final. Let's see. If this were here... Oh, okay. So this isn't right. We need a red here. It needs to be red and green. Red and green? Not in the right places. Red and green? Yes. So this would need to be blue and blue, which there are none that are next to each other. So now we need to grab the other purple and red. And now we need yellow and blue, which is right here. G-A-R-D. So Beaure. It's gonna go up here.
Beauregard.
Alright. So now
That's done.
we did our stained glass window. And we can get
That
another
looks
pattern.
important.
Can't use this coffin up here apparently.
Violent outburst?
The cost of fire. So during cloud descent. So this is talking about Charlotte Thornton's funeral. And apparently Harper, the sister to the deceased, was carried out of the service by local police following a violent outburst. So that's kind of a little bit of background into that. And we can't get in through Harper's little hidey hole over there, so that's a shame. Now, let's do what our flower note said. I don't like this design that you can't, if you're next to it, you can't get to the statue. You have to go like out and then back up. So we gotta leave a flower for her. Gets left down there. Now we have to walk away and then eventually return, right? So I'm just gonna go in the house and come back out, I think. Oh, God. I really don't like that. That really creeps me out. Now we can use the repaired key, though. So I think... Oh, we have a note. We are secrets, we are lies. Through the walls, fix your eyes. Up the tunnels you must seek. The hidden ways he does sneak. Make haste, doomed girl. Do not delay. Something, 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 or he'll get away. After meeting Harper, this kind of makes sense. I love the something, something, something. Not the greatest poet, I guess. She ran out of rhymes. So, through the walls. Let's go back into the basement. And here's Harper again.
Oh, look. It's little old you. Where's the cavalry?
Why are you still hiding? What's to stop me from telling everyone where you are?
Maybe I'm the only one who can help find Jessalyn. Did you ever think of that?
I don't know how true that is, but I kind of like Harper, so...
All right, I won't tell.
And I guess she has no response for us?
Are you the one writing the notes I keep finding?
What answer do you want me to say? Are you looking for a yes or a no? Or the in-between one?
Just the truth.
Oh, now that I can't help you with. I don't function well in reality.
Oh boy. All right.
I really upset Clara, thanks to you.
Did she cry? And if she did, was it one stoic little tear like she was going for one of them movie awards? Or was it a big, snuffly, ugly cry? Oh, she's an ugly cry. I hate to bring that to the table, but it is the truth.
You made me upset a
Oh.
woman whose daughter is missing.
Oh, she's a big girl now. The truth shouldn't upset her. Don't look at me like that. I'm bored down here, and she's done worse to me.
All right.
I'd better get going.
Go, leave.
Even though she can be kind of sassy and rude, I kind of like her better than Clara, so... I don't know. We do have to check out the barrels down here, was one of the items, right? Naturally, there's a passage. Oh. Oh, I think we look through here, right?
Sounds like someone's out there. I should take a look.
Charlotte, darling, you're gonna have to help me out here.
Oh, it's Wade.
What?
What's he up to?
She's trying to break into Charlotte's room, and then we definitely just heard him drop something. Oh, and that leads out right to Charlotte's room. What did he drop, though? An antique key. So maybe that goes with, ooh.
I'm going to need to find something that will explain this.
Oh, boy. I feel like we've already seen something kind of like this, right? So now we've opened it, but we still need to, do the second half of opening it. But What was I thinking about? Oh, the box underneath the porch. Looked like it needed some kind of an antique key, so where was that passage? I know that's where we come in. Was it this? No, that's the staircase that leads up to Charlotte's room. Oh. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of those. So that's the staircase. How do we get under the cellar? Oh, it's over here. Okay. No eavesdropping to do. Okay, that's not the right key. Good to know at least. Now we have a key going to something else. So many keys. Alright, let's see.
Check.
We got the key.
Did that.
We snuck around.
Haven't done that.
I don't know if that's because we haven't opened all the coffins we need to.
Can't check that off yet.
Okay, so we put the flower there, but we didn't leave and come back, right? We still have to do that. We did
That's
the barrels.
Can't check that off yet.
Alright, we haven't actually done that. I'm really curious about charging this phone. Like, where am I supposed to find the nails and the pennies?
I do not care if she's
Oh.
an adult. She's my daughter.
I should listen.
She's not a runaway. She'd never do that to us. No, no, no. It's not cold feet. It's not running away. Someone took her. She is in danger out there. Do something.
She sounds pretty upset.
How many times in this game is Nancy gonna say, I should listen, when she's eavesdropping? I think that's already up to like 3 or 4. Let's see what's up, Clara.
Yes?
Can you tell me a little about Harper? It seems like you two really didn't get along.
She blamed me for what happened to Charlotte.
Blamed you?
On some level, she was convinced it was me. I let it go at first. She was just torn to shreds about the whole thing. But the more time went by, the more disturbed she got. She was obsessed with the idea that I had stolen part of Charlotte's locket.
What kind of locket?
I never figured out what she was talking about. One night, she followed me out onto the widow's walk. When I got near the railing, she pushed, and I fell. By the time I got out of the hospital, she was gone. I can't say I wasn't relieved.
So she had the violent outburst at the funeral, and then she pushed her off the widow's walk, so I don't know, I still kind of really like Harper. I don't know, maybe she's violent, but let's ask about the film.
I found a reel of film you might want to see. Do you have anything to play it with?
There's an old projector somewhere.
That's kind of what I figured. There's a lot of stuff around here somewhere. When I was trying to jump up directly on my computer. Not something I need to happen right now. Do you want to come up here, though? There we go. So needy. Oh, alright.
Colton thinks he was forced into the relationship with Jesselyn.
Forced? Please. Jessie's a gem. Any man be lucky to get the time of day from her. Don't tell a soul about this, but Colton, he's got problems. Nothing big, so don't go jumping to conclusions. But his parents told me right away he's always struggled a little. He's a smart boy, but these fits of paranoia take hold of him now and again.
Did that ever worry you, considering he was dating your daughter?
A mother always worries. I'm not saying Colton is crazy. I'm saying give him some space. He's had his troubles.
I feel like she's mentioned him having quote-unquote problems before, so that still doesn't really... I mean, paranoia, I guess, but I don't want to tell on Harper again.
I saw Charlotte.
Pretty scary, isn't it?
Yeah, you could say that. Still, there must be some sort of explanation.
You might be right. Just
what?
I don't know. This old house is playing tricks on my head.
All right, but yeah, again, I felt really
Goodbye.
bad for
See you later, hon.
telling on Harper the first time around, so I definitely don't want to do it again. Is there something about this? Because she took a picture of this. No? Alright. I want to look in her bag. Let's go check out the flower. Ooh.
This should come in handy.
So we have another crypt piece. It's apparently a flower.
That's done.
Alright, so let's see what we can actually do. We can look for Beauregard's stone. I think he was in the first row. That's Sarah. I know that's Charlotte. Oh, here we go.
Those colors along the bottom must be why Beauregard's tombstone is important.
This looks kind of like our tiles here. Not quite all the same colors, but purple, green, dark blue, light blue. Let's see. Oh, I really don't like that. Maybe it has something to do with the stained glass? No, we can't move it, so I thought we had something that talked about use here. Oh, okay, so we're gonna use it. What she gave us is the flower designs. We're gonna use the flower design. Does that mean this? It's like the top 3 and then it goes down and over, so it would be the middle left. There's already a bird in here, so I guess we're gonna use the bird. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to take it out and put the flower in instead since the bird's already in here. But I guess I can give it a shot with the bird, and then if the bird doesn't open, I will know that I have to switch it up. Alright, so that... Yeah, I messed that one up. Oh boy. Ah, got it. Oh, this is gonna be for the door. Alright.
Check.
But now I need to use the flower design.
Can't check that off yet.
Which is weird, because it said use here. But... I apparently already used the bird there. I can't. So what else could this be? Unless it's on the other side. Oh, no, that was down here and we can't touch it. So maybe it's this? It looks like that's a wall, though. But maybe this is like the column here and it's 2 over, so it's this one? Oh, maybe we have to find the, one that has the flower. That's the snake one. Is that the flower one? No, it's a star. Apparently it's another one that we need. Alright, so apparently we need to find the, Did I, like, break my game? Okay. We need to find the actual plate for the flower, so that must be somewhere in here. But right now, do we have a note? No. Right now, I really want to get into
This
Charlotte's
looks like the one in
room.
the ruins. I bet the numbers from the coffin will work.
So this is going to be yet another one of those puzzles. So I'm actually going to pause it right here just before I get started on this puzzle since it takes a lot of time. But thank you so much for watching, and if you liked what you saw, please consider hitting like and subscribing. Helps a lot, and I will see you next time.